Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Taptap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Taptap Send. Yes, Taptap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Taptap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Check now, check it, check it, check it, check it. The beat is real, don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, check it, check it, check it. Push sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
This is Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV, and anytime we meet like this, you know how it feels like. We are sure going to have that conversation on Sammy Flex TV. I want you to be a part of it. So remember that as we are seated, you are also there at the other side contributing to the agenda right here on Sammy Flex TV. 3-man squad today. Roland Amate is seated. Shagzy Ambassador, he's also an event publicist, and of course he has been doing his roadworks for Shatta movement as well. And in Team Dodi Solomon, aka Chamo is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and for information he's also ready to give you some solutions as much as your streaming and monetization platforms are concerned. Any day, anytime, he is surely ready to take care of you. Now, you want to be a part of the show? No problem. Just watch. Follow everything. Drop your comments in the comment section. And in case you have also not subscribed to the channel, please do. We want you to be a part of our family. So subscribe to us and let's do more. We are set to roll. And as much as we are set to roll like this, I want everybody to know that this is Showbiz Daily. Production is being done by Digital Rasta, who is called Currency on camera. And Richie Flex is the editor-director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex. Taptap Send is still holding us down. I know you want to be sending money from abroad to Ghana. Remember, Taptap Send is the ish. And you always have to make sure to download the app, use the promo code Sammy Flex, and let's run. On top of the agenda, today we've seen a lady trending and enjoying all the trends in our space as much as the Guinness World Record is concerned. I've seen a post from Shatta Wale lending his support to her and other showbiz people, industry people in Ghana. I've seen different people posting her left, right, and center. And when I saw it, I said, oh, this is a good thing, because we saw how Nigeria supported Hilda Basi while she was doing her cookathon. Now today we are also going to have a singathon, and we are hearing that this lady, Richie, let me have the name again, Afua Aduonum or something, some typical Ghana name. Yeah, like when you see her now, you know, yeah, this name is a typical Ghana name, and she is about to sing for, I hear the calculation of the minute to give us about 4 days. That is about 3 nights and 4 days, and I wonder how she's going to do this. Like, I'm still shocked how she's going to do this. So I hear she's a Ghanaian journalist, Afua Aduonum. That's the name I was looking for. Afua Aduonum has secured approval from Guinness World Records to undertake an ambitious singing marathon, singathon, lasting between 117 to 120 hours. In her pursuit of the longest individual singathon, she's married. Fans, Emia. Daddy, our better fans, so they watch it. Mrs. Aduonum, a staunch advocate for women's empowerment, plans to focus exclusively on songs from Ghana, specifically celebrating high life, hip life, and gospel genres. That is what everybody should know. So each song will be limited to a maximum of 2 minutes, with Guinness World Record regulations permitting song repetition only after a 4-hour interval. The current record set in 2012 by Indian Sunil. Indian Sunil Wagmer stands at 105 hours, a mark that Aduonum is determined to surpass. Scheduled for December, the singing garnered significant support from Ghanaians on social media. While some expressed skepticism about her ability to break the current record, others believe that with widespread backing from Ghanaians, she stands a chance of achieving success. And that is it. A flyer that has been shared on social media is really going viral. And today I spoke to some of the members of her team. In fact, Nana Reagan found himself there. He's part of, I'm sure Plug Up will be playing a role there. Today he called me. They were in a meeting and they also want my support. I said, well, I'm ready. As much as my artist Shatta Wale has supported by posting here, and we also intend to support. But just that they have so many needs. When they spoke to me, they have so many needs. Like, well, maybe not me to talk about, but they have even the space to do the thing. When they mention it, people are demanding some 50K and things from them. Yeah, they are crying. Yeah, maybe let me start talking about someone can help through me if you want to help, because she needs a space, and the space I'm sure she'll have a band a little bit here and there. They say the space they've got, people are demanding 50K from her and other things, and they would need food, they would need water, they will need like power supply. So they said they even want some of these astroturfs, if they can get someone to give them the astroturf so they can do it on the. But the astroturf, it means they would have to do. They don't need astroturf. It won't help them.
Astroturf because
no, it won't help them. The sun and the heat. They need like dance studio kind of setting some.
If they will do astroturf, then unless they cover the whole perimeter and put air conditioning.
They can't, bro. They can't. They just need dance studio setting some. And unfortunately, the time they chose to is a busy time. That's the disadvantage. I think they are going to do it between 24th to 29th. December, and that time Charlie is too busy. When people have such platforms,
auditoriums have
activities. Well, so that's what I'm saying. How do we help her, and how do we even see it to start with? Chabu, maybe I can start this with you.
Yeah.
Well, how do you see it?
Well, I think it's a good attempt. She hasn't.
Okay, Richie would want us to listen to her say something. So, Richie, we are ready. Let's listen to Aduonum now.
Guinness World Record breaking attempt. When I applied, I was kind of Guinness World Record breaking attempt. When I applied, I was kind of a bit skeptical. But finally, it's here. And planning and plotting already underway. Your Christmas season is going to be very exciting, because I am ready for this task and challenge. Please, when you say a prayer, say one for Afua Santua, because this is not going to be easy. The current record holder for the longest singathon is 105 hours. And I intend to do 117, if possible, 120 hours. Yes, I just gave you the gist. So we're doing a singathon. Very soon the hashtag will be out, official communication will be out. And hey, it's this December. So add me to your calendar because I'm definitely going to make Ghana proud. This is for Ghana. This is for Ghana. And the sing-a-thon is strictly Ghanaian songs. Strictly Ghanaian songs. I told them that I'm doing this to project Ghanaian music and nothing else. Okay? So it's Afua Sing-a-thon 2023. Let's get this done. Guys, so Guinness World Records have accepted my application finally. I told you guys a month ago that I'll be embarking on a record-breaking attempt, and some people started asking, oh, you're not talking about it anymore. I told you guys that I was waiting for a confirmation. Now the confirmation is in. Ghana, are you ready? I'm so excited. Ouch!
Well, so that was the confirmation of Mrs. Aduonum. Aduonum in Akan language means 50. I want to believe the husband is Aduonum, so Mrs. Aduonum 50. So, Chemo, the skepticism here and there, the possibility of her achieving this, put them together. Let me see the wisdom you say.
I will not blame anybody who will be skeptic about a fear getting it, because it's not an easy task. So you can say whatever, but this is difficult, and she should be aware. I mean, we should have people who will tell her that this is difficult.
There's no joke.
Yes, so get ready for it. I mean, even the skeptics will help her to even prepare better, because people are telling you, no, this is difficult, you can't do it. So whatever preparation that you need to do, you have to focus on it, toughen yourself for the
task ahead.
The task ahead. But if people start praising her, she will do it, she will do it. I mean, attempting it is not difficult. Making sure that you break the record, that's the difficult thing.
Yeah, that's the real deal.
Because anybody at all can also apply that I want to attempt this, and then most people will be granted
the opportunity to attempt. Yeah.
So if you are just going to attempt it, there's nothing here. The more praises should come after breaking the record. And yes, we should support her by encouraging her that you can do it, you can do it. But nobody should also downplay the role that those who are skeptic will play.
They are challenging.
They are challenging her that no, you can't. This is not a joke. Don't feel that even after just getting the opportunity to attempt it, you are done. No, this is just the beginning. So I hope she's ready for what is coming, because it's not a joke. Okay. And then the planning that goes into it is also not a joke. You have to do a lot of things, your calculations, how not to break the rules, so that after breaking the record, they will say that no, you didn't do something right. It will be a waste of time and even resources that you need to make sure that this thing is done. So I think this is a good thing, but they should prepare, or she should prepare enough to make sure that she can do it. I mean, I think this is not the first time somebody from Ghana is attempting something like that. I remember the long table. Yeah. But they couldn't do it. Yes. So this will not be the first time, and this time around, more eyes are on her than the previous one that they couldn't do it.
Okay.
But this one there, everybody is watching. Everybody wants to see what will happen. So I wish her all the best, and the team, I think they should do much. They should do their best just to support her to make sure that she can do this. And this thing, it will come with a lot of opportunities.
Okay.
And people around, I think event organizers, venue owners should take advantage of it. Okay. I think people should at this point be calling her to offer their venues for her, because whoever gets involved will also get the publicity. This is world record that we are talking about. More eyes are on you. People will see your place, and if they think it's a good place to hold any other event, people will come there. In fact, if I'm an event owner and this thing happens there, I may even be tempted to change the name of my event place
to Guinness.
Yes, Guinness World Record Breaking Center or something. Or like I would do something to attach
the Guinness
to
World
the whole
Record,
thing. So me, I think it's an opportunity for event organizers to grab. So any event organizer watching us or who have heard of this should write to the lady and plead with her that they will be happy to have her in such a place. So I think event organizers should take advantage of it, and others who can help with water and other stuff too. I think they should look sharp. Yeah, they should look sharp. I mean, this is a huge opportunity to market yourself without paying much compared to how much you will pay to advertise your product or publicize your event grounds. It's not cheap. This is a far cheaper way to get in there and even get a huge awareness creation kind of stuff that you will not get that cheap. So me, I will encourage people to take advantage of it. And to the lady, I think this is her thing. I mean, if she has decided that she wants to do something like this, we just have to support her, and I wish her all the best.
Well, Mrs. Afua Aduonum, Roland, let me listen to you. What do you also see happening in the future with her?
Speaking of ladies and women empowerment, let me say a big thank you to the beautiful lady who did my costume. Her name is Afua.
Effie.
Yes, Madam Effie. God richly bless you. I'm rocking your apparel. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
First, let me say congratulations to the lady for even having the courage to even attempt such a task. It is so many people would not even think about it when you look at the last or the person holding the record and how long they've done. You won't think about it. But for her to even have the courage to even attempt it in the first place, I think she needs some form of combination. Now, for the venue holders and all that, well, some of them I wouldn't blame them so much, because the season that we are in is very tight. And when you look at the dates that she chose, these are very crucial dates on our event calendar. Yes, as much as it is going to give publicity and all that, some people will still be skeptical, especially when they have a huge offer on their table and they would want to compare. Yes, for the publicity they would get, but if after the publicity they are not able to market the place that well, it will also be very difficult for them to sustain or even use that publicity very well to get, at the end of the day, it is money they are looking for.
True.
To maintain the place is money. So if you are going to get the publicity and you won't be able to capitalize on it to get money to maintain the place, then there is no need. If there is an offer on the table, take it. And at the end of the day, you can be able to maintain the place. So I won't blame them like that. However, there are certain places, certain venues that I think they should be able to take advantage of some of these things. Untamed Empire is one of the places. The place is very vast, and they can accommodate them in so many places, like so many sections of the place, and they will still be comfortable to operate. I think Virtual Hub is also a very beautiful place that they've designed it in a studio form that they can do it. Silicon House Production is there. They can approach them. It's all about the team that they're putting together would be able to scout for some of these places. Yes, there are so many places around that they can write to them, give them reason. It is not just about the fact that you want to attempt something. No, give them reason, good reason why they should be part. And that is what would make business sense to any person. They are not running a charity, and whatever you would want to attempt, the major glory would go to you. So if you would want them to come and support you, give them a good reason why they should abandon so many people knocking at their door to come and be there. The people who supported Hilda Bassi, if not for anything, the last person that would even have a reason to do it will be self-satisfaction. And that is also a reason. There are some people who had to go there to vend, to sell, to do all those things. These are all reasons. The places, the space that she used, the people that supplied her the food stuff and all those things, they were given reasons why they should come on board. So if they want people to come on board, I think they should. This is when they need to start pulling all the plots that they have. They need to start having the conversation now, because the time even is very, very limited for them to be having such challenges. I believe before you even write to them, you should have a shadow plan of where you would want to choose some of the people that you would need their help and all that, even before you apply for the permission to even attempt, so that when it is granted, now you have substance to tell them that we can indeed do this, because they've even granted us permission. So it is still not too late. So far, when I check on the space or in our space and I see the way people are posting, commending her, I think I am impressed.
Okay.
So far, I am impressed. Now, with the people that are posting, giving her congratulatory messages and goodwill messages, or I think I am impressed. They shouldn't let these people down. And if they want more, it is not to be calling for more now. If they want more, yes, the progress that they will make in the coming days will determine whether they are going to get more support or less support. Hilda Bassey didn't get more support or the whole support that she got in a day.
Yeah. Some of them came during the...
It built gradually, even from the announcement and all that, even to the last. So they should put in much effort if they need support.
In fact, today, one of the advice that I can put openly was the fact that they should stage a press conference ASAP.
Of course, it is very necessary.
To declare their needs and wants.
And it is...
so I told them, so I think they agreed on Friday.
It is one of the
Friday,
best ways.
They are going to do the press conference and they will be telling the world some of the things they need for others to also support them.
And that is how come they will get certain support or certain entities even running to them without they doing that much of a legwork. So I think it is a good advice. They should do it. Let it be known officially that this is what we are coming to do. So that you don't do it in the hiding, and when some people don't hear about it or some people don't come to your aid, you don't call Ghanaians hypocrites and enemies and non-supportive and all that. We people have the heart to say some of these things. So yes, I believe it's a good advice. They should make it open, make their demands very open, the things they need. This is not about just running around and state what you want, so that if somebody has the will and the capability to come and help you, they would come to your aid. Congratulations to them even in advance.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Let's move on to the next business. The next business is about Hammer of the last two. Of course, we've heard Hammer's comeback and the fact that we are all anticipating what new he is about to give to us. Last Saturday, he was on Kwame Dazi's Joy Entertainment program, that is Rhythms A to Z. And he made some declarations, some of them in video, some of them have been also converted to text. And there's one that I want us to pay attention to do a review on. Hammer is saying that artists should stop driving in big cars, portraying to be okay. Hammer thinks that no, artists are not okay. So if you see them driving the Range Rovers and you see them doing all them big things for them to feel like they are okay, how can they run to government for support? That is what Hammer is saying. I wish to get Shatta Wale's opinion on this. In fact, what I said is the only person I want his opinion on is Shatta Wale. Let me listen to what he will say. So Rich, let me read the headline well, so I can go into the story and get the views of my people on. I think I came across the video somewhere on Kwame Dazi's timeline. This one says, "Stop driving expensive cars and show the government we are suffering." Hammer. It says, legendary music producer in Ghana, Hammer of the last two, has advised his fellow musicians to stop showing off their wealth and instead show their struggles to the government and the public. He said that this would help them get more support and investment in the creative industry. Hammer, who was speaking on Joy FM Showbiz A to Z, said that many musicians were not buying cars with their music money, but with other sources of income, such as forex trading. According to him, this gave the false impression that the music industry was doing well, when in reality it was facing many challenges. And this is the quotation. It says, we are not displaying suffering to them. We buy cars with different money. We are flexing. Most people in the creative music industry are not buying cars with the music money. If you are doing forex trading at home and you buy an S-class, and you are pulling up in it and the taxman is looking at you, what are you talking about? We have to speak the truth to power. Let's show them we are suffering, but we can't go around shopping at the expensive places, driving the biggest cars and expect them to feel for us, he said. He added that while many celebrities are showing off wealth just for show, such actions have implications on how they are perceived by the government. It says if you want to show that your works are promoting the tourism industry, show it. Prove that you are an up-and-coming artist and you can't afford those things. Hammer noted. I wish to get every musician's opinion on this particular statement from Hammer. That because they want support, they should not show that they have S-Class, Range Rovers, and all those things. Bro, this Hammer statement, it calls for a discussion, honestly. And I want to know your opinion about this.
This is part of the statement that Chemo will tell you. When they make it, it sounds so good, it sounds so true. But when you want to probe into it, you will see lots of holes in there. And this is one of the statements. In fact, when you look at or when you listen to it from on the surface level, you would agree with him 100%. Of course, you can't. Some humans' instincts, like the basic human instincts, we see somebody in suit and tie and assume the person is well-to-do, the person is rich. However, the challenges that are in the music industry that needs solving and saving goes beyond what these artists are portraying. And especially if you know the trade that they are in, you would understand why some people would even go their way to also come and preach the fact that they are okay even when they are not okay. Because at the end of the day, it is a product that they are selling, and how they would want to sell themselves is how they will be bought. So unfortunately, some people would have no other option than to sell themselves or than to portray themselves hard.
Okay.
And again, when he says some people are buying cars and doing stuff and it is not music money, maybe the other side that he's also not looking at is the fact that they are getting other deals and other source of income because of the music. If somebody,
the source of income, there's one that he didn't put out.
Forex.
Hammer left one out.
It is under the forest trade.
It's under the so the forest trading would have branches,
different sections.
So you go.
You see, the monies that they are getting from elsewhere, most of them has to do with the fact that they are musicians, like they are well-known musicians. So somebody would want to give them ambassadorial deals because of their music, and that is another source of income in the music industry. Somebody would want to even dash somebody money, and it is because of the music. Is it Dr. Kukwotin of Angel Adonku gave Kwame Eugene a Range Rover, not because Kwame Eugene is a footballer, but because Kwame Eugene is a musician. And it is out of his success in the music space that gave him that reward. So yes, it is true, but if we want our problems in the music industry fixed, the solution is not about portraying ourselves poor. I mean, there are people whom we all know that were in bad conditions or are in bad conditions in our space. In fact, most of their states are very sad and appalling and all that, of which these people are seeing. But has something caused them to even react and say, oh, we've seen some of our legends dying as paupers, we've seen some of our people ending their lives in a bad state, so we should go and do this? No, they still don't do it. It is because the understanding of the reason why they should do it is what we are not preaching to them. So the fact that you see a musician buying Range Rover, don't assume that, oh, he's living a fake life or the money that he's using to buy is not from music. Yes, it may not be from his streams. I am sure when Hammer made that statement, he was looking at the streams and royalties. But music money goes beyond the streams and royalties, if you ask me. And I know so many musicians in Ghana who are not living on their streams. In fact, it is performances that is even surviving about 90% of musicians in Ghana. Which is why all of them are chasing after hit songs. They are chasing after hit songs not because it will get them some millions of streaming money, but because that is what will bring them the performance money. And all these things are from music. Maybe in back in the days, the main source of income for a musician is through the sales of music. But now in the current space, it has turned. Most of them are living on performance money than even what they get from the gamble, the music royalties, and the streaming and all that. That is what needs to be preached and fixed, not musicians portraying as paupers. Because if they should do that, it is not only going to affect them here, but it is even going to affect them outside of how people are even going to see the whole industry. And that may even give us more problem than even what we are facing here.
Chemo, continue from there.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Hammer.
but let me put this straight. Like, I disagree with Hammer. And I think
straight.
Yes, and his solution will do the reverse of what he wants us to do. Like, it will do the reverse. I have no doubt about that. If you portray yourself as poor,
who will deal with you?
You will even get less.
Yes, people will not even have confidence in dealing with you.
Yes, you will get less than what you deserve. I think his proposal was coming from, if I have to guess what he was thinking about handouts to the musicians kind of investment. Like they would share, the politicians or the government will share some money for some people who are not doing well or something. If you are not thinking like that, I don't see the need for you to even suggest this kind of solution
ideas.
Or whatever, or the ideas. Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah. So for me, I think Hammer got it wrong, and it's also obvious. I mean, it has what the politicians are not in the space, or they are not really helping, and it is not because they think that the musicians are rich. No. At this point, the motive for them to come in there is not there.
Okay.
The incentive that they may get if they get in that space is not really strong for them to get in there. Politicians will use entertainers in general if they can benefit by maybe that entertainer can influence people to vote for him or her.
Okay.
Like, that's the basic way that politicians see musicians or entertainers in general. If I get in that space, can that person influence people to vote for me or follow me? That's how they deal with them. Nothing has changed. If it is about development, yes, we know. I mean, some people will come out. Our economy is sustained by entertainers. They bring a lot of money in the space and all that. That one is a general thing. It helps everybody, not only politicians. But politicians are thinking about themselves and how they can hold on to power. So if they will come to the space, we should give them reasons that they will get the power that they deserve. If they get in there, if they jump in there and help the entertainers, they will get that power. If you can't convince them in that way, forget it. They won't. I mean, people mention Kwame Nkrumah for contributing a lot in the space, and let's go through the history. Kwame Nkrumah also benefited from it. Kwame Nkrumah intentionally picked some people, trained them outside Ghana, and he was using them for his personal photographers, documentaries, and all that. And that's why we can talk about a lot of things that Nkrumah has done with even video backing it.
True.
He trained them and used them to his benefit. Yes, it helped Ghana because he built the NAFTIs and other things. Like, he did something for us to know that it is important to have entertainers in our space. Apart from entertaining us, we can use them to drive home some of the important messages to get to the public. So Nkrumah did so well when it comes to entertainment and how he contributed to it. But the thing is, he was doing it to also help himself.
True.
He had reason to do it. So now let's ask ourselves, the politicians that we have now, can we guess or even talk about what they will get if they get into the space? Are they giving them reason to do that? I mean, for me, I think we are not. I mean, a few people who knows what they can get from entertainers, they use them.
True.
That's why Shatta Wale will be on Mohammed's platform, and after that will also go on Akufo-Addo's platform, and they are all paying him. That's direct service that he was rendering to them, and that's the benefit that they will get, because Shatta Wale getting in that space or mounting your platform for campaign, you will get the eyeballs to look at you. And in their head, that was it. Let's bring Shatta Wale here. People will be looking out for him, and then we will campaign to them. It's a strategy for them. True. So for the general well-being of our space, as in government trying to fix it, I can bet they will not just do anything because they want to help Ghanaians or entertainers. So portraying yourself as poor people, you will rather be more poor, because they will not see the need to even
invest in it, because nobody would want to invest in a poor person.
Yes. So I disagree with Hammer, and I think his suggestions will rather make musicians or entertainers in general more poor. And I am so sure that at the time that he was giving this suggestion, somebody, like a personal person, like somebody's issue was in his head, looking at the way he said that if you are doing for us,
he had someone
in mind, like he knows one musician who is doing for
who is guilty of what he was talking about.
But I think it's not a good solution for me, and I disagree with him. I think if the government wants to help, the better way is to give them the incentives, the benefit that they will get if they do it, especially the one who has decided to do it. Because for politicians, if it will not give them vote or retain them, like let them still have the power, forget it. They won't mind.
Well, so to Hammer, this call has become a controversial call, as a matter of fact, and I pray that we all look for the better or the best solution as much as we are looking for government support. In fact, thinking about we looking poor to beg in some way. Even if you look poor to beg, when we go, what they will give to us will not be enough.
Peanuts.
Yes, it will be peanuts, because but when they go posing like December, 1 million Ghana cedis, so they have to really pose big, or not to pose big, like let them show what they have.
Yes,
exactly, not even pose, let them show what they have, and I'm sure that is the issue here. Now, for some time, I want to get the opinion of my people on this. For the past days, I think starting from Sunday till now, we have seen some people online calling for Shatta Wale's advertised performance in a district called Elembele, and according to them, because the performance is related to a launch of a community mining activity to them, it is Galamsey, and I see petitions flying left, right, and center. In fact, as I sit here, a gentleman has even sent me a message that is from Rocha, something. They want to talk to me. I said, well, I'm ready. I'm just busy. When I'm free, I'll sure talk to them for us to know Wagwan. Now, their challenge is that because the activity leading to the performance is closer or relatable to mining, and to them that kind of mining is the Galamsey mining, as we all call it. They don't even want to call it community mining, they want to call it Galamsey mining, because that is how they see it. No matter how you call it or no matter how you address it, that's how they see it. Therefore, they are writing a petition around imploring Shatta Wale not to come and perform, because when he comes to perform, according to them, he endorses the act of Galamsey in the community, and that they are really doing everything possible to prevent Shatta from performing. As a matter of fact, as the manager, I have heard so many things about it, and even the show self, our date and blah blah blah, which will be communicated officially maybe tomorrow or any of the days ahead of us. But I want to get my people's opinion on this. What do they actually think about this particular call or petition from this group of people? Then we can take a decision out of it. Maybe the advice would also help one way or the other. Ro, let me get your opinion. What do you think about this petition from these people?
Well, when it comes to matters of illegal mining, it is one of the most sensitive topics in the space. So if somebody would want to tread on that grounds, definitely the person will get some level of attention, and you can't just discard the person's concern. Now, with the petition and the direction...
Oh, okay, so there is the gentleman who sent me the message, Darren Bosu, Deputy National Director, Richard Ghana. Oh, this is the person. Yeah.
So like I was saying, it's because it is a sensitive topic. Anybody who would want to tread on that particular path will definitely get their attention. Now, the petition and its direction is where I have my ones and twos, because yes, Shatta Wale has been invited as a guest, or as any other guest who they would want to be part of the lunch. As far as I'm concerned, it is a lunch of a company. That's how I see it. So I ask myself, okay, since this particular company is going to reside in that same community, what has been the attempt of the people who are writing this petition to the company? What has been the conversation to the government authorities in that same community? What has been the conversation between the people and to even the nation at large? Because and the reason why I'm asking these questions is because the only petition that I have seen, or the only conversations that I have monitored in the space as far as this particular issue is concerned, is only to Shatta Wale. And I'm tempted to ask myself, so are we saying that it should Shatta Wale grace the occasion or appear there, it is what is going to cause the people to mine? Are the people involved in illegal mining as they are portraying? If that is what they are, then this petition should not even go to Shatta Wale in the first place. This petition should not go to Shatta Wale. Yes, and I understand that Shatta is very influential, and wherever he steps or whatever he endorses gets some level of attention, or people would want to patronize it. But the root cause of whatever they are trying to fight is not Shatta Wale.
Okay.
In fact, there are authorities who are even fighting illegal mining or galamsey in our space as we speak, in the country as we speak. What has been the conversation between the people and those authorities?
Okay.
Unless they want to tell us that, oh, they've tried to speak to them, reason with them, explain things to them, and the people are not minding them. Then their final call would be now to the dignitaries who have been invited to grace the occasion.
But I hear the vice president has also been invited.
So I ask myself, okay, so why is this petition? Why is this?
The vice president is going for the lunch as well.
So why is this petition directed to Shatta Wale? I think it's a huge problem. I don't know why it has been directed to Shatta Wale, and because because this is a government project, if that is how I see it, because obviously for the ministers and the government, the people in power, to even grace the occasion, that means that it is a government sanctioned project which they are about to embark. So if you want to petition Shatta Wale, on what grounds are you petitioning him? That he should, if he detaches himself from the lunch, of course, which he can do, which is a decision that they can take, would the lunch still happen? If your answer is yes, then why are you petitioning him? Then I believe all your arsenals should go to the people who you would want them to stop this particular project. And that's it. For the dignitaries here, these are just people, invited guests coming from elsewhere to come and grace the occasion. And for you to see it on Shatta's calendar, yes, I know definitely when people see stuff, they would know that, oh, Shatta Ajeka crowd not be performing. But then this is business we are talking about, and for him, he's just coming. It is just like you saying, oh, don't vote for MPP. When they come, they will chop our money and collapse the country. But then you are leaving them to go and build Stonebwoy or Shatta Wale to come and perform on their platform. Then you go and tell Shatta Wale, don't go and perform, because when you perform for them, people will vote for them. Why don't you do something that will prevent them from losing? Besides, they are not going to even use foreigners on the projects that they are about to embark in the community. They are going to use the same people living in the community. So if you have any empowerment to do, if you have any communication to direct to somebody, do it within the people. Because if nobody is working on those projects, it will never hold water.
Fact.
And there are authorities as we speak who are fighting illegal mining and all those things. So if you feel that it is illegal mining, nobody is holding you back to protest. Nobody is holding you back to register a displeasure. But let's try and start from the right quarters, so that when I saw the petition, the reason why I took time to go through was I just wanted to see, oh, we've spoken to this authority and they didn't mind us. We've went to this office, they are not even granting us audience, and now we think you are our last hope. That is what I wanted to see. Like, oh, you are our last hope, that we would want you to speak for us, speak on our behalf. But if it is about Shatta just cancelling himself from the launch, I think they've not done anything. If they think Shatta just distancing himself from the launch is going to solve the problem that they think they want to fight, then it is failure in the first place. Because Shatta, the company is not for him. As far as I'm concerned, it is not for him. Whether with him or without him, if it can still operate, then your letter or your petitioning coming to Shatta Wale is, you are just misfiring. You are just misfiring. It's like you know the problem, the root cause of the problem, yet you would want to tackle it from elsewhere. Then you've not solved anything. So for their petition there, they have every right to register their displeasure, to write it. But I think they should direct it to the appropriate quarters. If they would want people like Shatta and probably other dignitaries that have been invited to this particular occasion to distance themselves or boycott, they should give them a better reason than they making them feel like if they come, that is when the thing will happen. If it will happen with or without them.
Solid. Chemo will speak finally on this, then I'm sure we'll run away from here for today.
I have two sides to this.
Okay.
I think it's either they don't know how to go about protesting the whole thing, or they just want to take advantage of Shatta Wale's influence in our space now. And I'm tempted to go with the second one.
Okay.
I feel that they just want to take advantage of Shatta's influence, not really to protest, or to get the actual results that we all want.
They are looking for.
I mean, yes, because Shatta Wale is the least of the problem if you want to prevent that community mining to go on. Shatta will be the least. Because Shatta can decide not to go today, but it will still happen.
Of course.
So if you are going after Shatta, it's only about you trying to garner some form of publicity or fame through Shatta Wale.
Some controversy. Just want to get some
yes, through Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
And the ones that I've watched or seen, they are all the way that they go about it. It's like, yes, Shatta is the man. If you talk about him, people will pick it.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes.
So they are not solving any problem. They are helping themselves. They are trying to get noticed by others through Shatta Wale. And I think it's not fair. They shouldn't be doing that. You see, even in our history, it has happened before. I mean, I was a bit closer to Apia Minka, and he shared his story, and it is also in his book. That the book is called The River in the Sea.
Okay.
The River in the Sea. Yeah, just think about it. I mean, to him, a river in the sea is nothing. I mean, you can't even see that there's a river there, because this is the sea that we are talking about. Okay, so he said he nearly died because there were sentiment about him cheating Ghanaians or ripping off Ghanaians because of his manufacturing company. In fact, he said that there's one soldier who saved him that day because there was a coup and JJ and his people, they are running up all businesses wherever you are. They want to see you. If they think that you are cheating people, you are likely going to die because they will take you to the firing squad and you are gone. So they announced that they want to see him. Yeah. And then he went there. He said that when he went there, there were about, I think, 9 soldiers. And then the main man was sitting there. And then he was just standing at the other side. There was a table, like long table. So the guy was sitting at that, and Apiamenka was standing there. And then the 9 soldiers were all around, like they were standing there listening to what he has to say. So they go like, you are among those who are cheating Ghanaians. You do. Why shouldn't we like punish you or do something to you? And then he said that he just go like, I am a manufacturing company. My competitors are from other nations.
Okay.
French company, they are doing the same thing. There was a UK company doing the same thing, and I think Portugal or Spanish company. You didn't call any of them. You called only Ghanaian company. It's like you are not
witch hunting.
Yes, and
that's how we call it.
And you are not even proud to have a Ghanaian company competing in the same space with foreign company in Ghana here. After saying that, he said that one guy, one of the soldiers, go like, yeah, the guy they talk sense. He didn't say anything again. And then after another soldier say, the guy they talk sense, you know. And then the main man said, go, you go. Just like that. Just like that. I am bringing this out because it's like now they are singling out somebody because they think that this is the guy having the power for us, for whatever
we want to achieve.
Happen. They are not looking at the other side. They are not looking at the government having hand in this. They are not looking at far influential people who can make this thing happen. They are looking at Shatta Wale. I'm telling them, it's like what they did to Apiamenka, which nearly cost his life. If he wasn't bold enough to say that, why are you calling me out? But not the French people, but not the Spanish people? They would have killed him or something would have happened to him at that time. So they are doing the same thing to Shatta Wale. Why are you calling Shatta Wale out, but not the organizers that you people know, but not the politicians that you people are aware of? I've never heard any name apart from Shatta Wale. Why are you calling Shatta out? They are making a huge mistake, or they want to take advantage of his name, and I think it is not fair in any way. They should come again if indeed they want to help their people as they want us to believe. I think they are not going through the right way to do it. If they should even call a name, Shatta's name should be the last, because he's not part of the organization. They just want him to grace the occasion, do his job and move away. So for them to single him out, I think first they are not being fair to him, and again they just don't want to help the people but to help themselves. Their language is to tell the people what they want to hear, not really they want to tell the truth and help the people on the ground. So they should come again. For me, it's so disappointing that people will come out and feel that they are social justice warriors. They want to fight for the people, but their approach is either they are fighting for themselves or they want to take a glory that they don't deserve. They should come again. That's the message I have for them.
Well, I am not saying much because I know everything I will say will become the official position out. Because of that, I wanted to hear what my people would say first, and maybe when our decision is made finally on how we are handling that issue, maybe I'll come out and put out a statement myself. So you guys should watch out for that. But I think my people made some solid points there. All the people who have been sending messages, writing here and there, releasing press statements for media houses to publish. I think it is unnecessary agenda. This is a clear unnecessary agenda, because you know the people who are the galamseyers. You know them. Now whether Shatta comes, okay, if Shatta doesn't perform, will they stop it? Will they stop the galamsey?
No.
Well, let me put it here. Thanks to Intimdo de Solomon Chemo, to Roland Amate, and to Digital Rasta Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, and to you for spending quality time with us here to watch our content. If you have loved this, remember to share with other people who might be interested in this as well. And if you've not subscribed to our platform, please do. But we would also want to hear your comments, because I know most of these people are running around with this petition. They are watching and they are following. Sure. Let's hear you. After hearing Intimdo de Solomon Chemo and Roland Amate, what is your counter reaction? Let's get that information as well. I'll see you when I see you. We're out of here. That time.